It's time for Tech Time with Timmy.
Hello, welcome to Tech Time with Timmy. In this episode, Timmy's going to be talking about Google Tasks. So, Google Tasks is a cool new service made by Google, and it's an app on your phone, and it's available in the new Gmail, which Timmy's talked about in the last episode. And so it's really cool and has a whole lot of features for tasks. So you can write down all the things you need to do and set times for them and everything like that. So in this episode, Timmy's going to show you all about that. So if you get your phone and install the Google Tasks app on your phone, so you just go to the App Store or the Google Play Store and search for it and download it really easily, and then you appear here. So it looks really cool like this, and it says a fresh start. So then if you just tap add a new task, then you can, here's where you just type a new task. So you can really put in anything you want, and then if you tap this plus button, you can add details if you want. So you don't have to add the details, but if you want to add details you can. And then you can tap on this calendar icon, and that's where you can set a day that you have to do that. So let's say so you just tap on the date and tap OK, so then there's a date in there, and then you just tap save and the task is there. You can see the name and the details and the date and everything. So you can add a few tasks and they'll all just go down there. And then if you tap on the tick, it says completed. But there's also a different way you can dismiss it. So if you create another task, so if you have a task here, you can also slide it this way and it completes it really easily. So you don't have to tap it, it's just a nice gesture. And if you tap on this menu icon down here, unlike most Google apps, you don't have a menu that comes across from the side. You tap on this menu icon down here, which is pretty cool. And so you can create a new list if you want. So if you tap create new list, you can enter the name of the list. So you can have separate lists to make it more organized. So you can name the list whatever you want. So you just type whatever you want as the name for the list and then tap done. And then you've got this new list here. So if you tap on the menu again, you'll see there's My Tasks, which is the normal one that it just comes into automatically, and there's also the different one that you created. So you can create as many of these as you want, and then you can add more tasks into them. So that's really cool. And then if you go back here, that's just there. And if you tap on here, you can sort them by date. So if you add a date, all the ones you've added dates to will be sorted in that order. Or it'll sort by my order, so the order you put them in. So that's really cool, and you can also access it from the new Gmail.
So to access Google Tasks from Gmail, you have to make sure you're in the new look Gmail, because the old Gmail doesn't have Google Tasks in it. So make sure it looks like this, and if you're not sure about the new look Gmail, or you're not in the new look Gmail and you want to know how to get into the new look Gmail, you can watch the previous episode on how to do that. But so once you're in the new look Gmail, you come down here to this icon and click on tasks. And so here you have all your tasks, just like you had them on your phone. If you click up here, you can choose the different tasks list to see those tasks, like that. And if you click here, you get the sorting options, just like on the app. So that's really cool. So what you can also do with Google Tasks when you're in Gmail is, if you have an email that you want to make sure you put on your list of tasks to do it, to reply to, or do what it says at some point, you can drag an email from your inbox or any folder really, and drop it in to Google Tasks, and then it's here like that with the subject as the name, and you can edit it if you want and change stuff, or you just leave it like that. And then when you're on Google Tasks, you can just click or tap on there, and that will let you view the email. So if it's a few weeks later and it's gone away, or all that sort of stuff, you can easily find it there and click on it. So that's really cool, and it's really handy to make sure that you always do whatever your emails want you to do. So that's really cool, and that's how it's done. That'll be the end of this episode of Tech Time with Timmy.
Bye.